This is Ward J27, which is part of the acute medical floor at St James's, and the acute medical floor consists of 4 admissions wards. 2 are on that side of the corridor that are for general adult patients, and then we have 2 this side of the corridor for frail older people, and both wards operate the same. So we take admissions for older people with medical problems, and we also have short stay patients here as well, and then if they need ongoing care in hospital they move through to one of our longer stay wards. So this ward's really set up to do comprehensive assessment of frail older people coming into hospital with an acute illness. The Trust centralised acute services for medicine at the St James's site in November 2010, and that really offered us the opportunity to really think about the ideal environment for older people in hospital, because we had a bigger space to design the environment better so we can really develop our expertise, our training and our vision to sort of expand our service. But actually it proved to be quite a challenge because you're mixing teams from different hospitals, from different cultures, and creating a much bigger system with no more patients, no change in staff, but actually things get quite complex. So at that time we had quite a few hurdles and problems, and our systems weren't as safe as they should have been. So we've sort of been on a journey in improvement since then. So we were in a difficult position, particularly in identifying our poorliest patients, because we had them admitted to 4 areas when actually before it had only been 1 ward in 1 hospital. As consultants we were trying to fix that problem, but actually it soon became clear that we couldn't simply fix it. The ideas had to come from the team. So because of some work I've been involved with anyway on supporting frontline teams and leading their own improvement, we got the opportunity to take some of our team from the 4 wards to work together on how they were going to make things better for our patients, particularly around being able to recognise a deteriorating patient. And it was very simple things that the team came up with. We tested them on 1 ward, but because we were all working together, we spread them to the 4 wards. So then very quickly you've got coherent systems that any member of staff that's moving between the wards can work with. When ideas come from a team working together, it just seems to flourish, and it's easier to sustain the improvement and then ultimately spread it to other areas. Hello, this is Mila. Nice to meet you. I'm Dr. Cracknell. I'm one of the consultants here. And this is Dr. Wacker. How long were you here?
It's been brilliant. You're in here for one reason, is to get well. And touch wood, I haven't done bad. You know, and the doctors, everybody treat you with respect and nobody shouting and bawling. It's brilliant.
So I'm just going to have a little look at your medication to see what we can do to help the heart. It now really feels like, and it's 4 years down the line, that every day we're continually learning from the day before, and improvement is something we just all do as part of the job now. So every day we're looking at what could we have done differently yesterday, and let's do it now, and who's going to do it, rather than wait for an incident or an action plan. It actually wasn't that challenging, apart from you need to equip the team with a little bit of skills in improvement science and dedicate some time to it. But once you've got those basic skills, and the team just flourish because they can see day in, day out that it's making a difference, and we're having less incidents and patients are safer. So then the momentum just takes off and their ideas spread rather than it coming from the top. The biggest change is around our safety culture. We've got a very open culture. We want to learn from near misses or our good stories. We want to learn and share that. But equally, anybody can voice anything they think are an issue or they could improve, and they feel comfortable to approach the consultant. You know, that might be the housekeeper, that might be the physiotherapist, but they have an opportunity to voice that, because we run a little huddle every day to help promote that. And we've been doing some measurement of safety culture, so we know our culture among our staff has improved a lot actually, and our teamwork is absolutely fantastic, which is really rewarding to see. And just thinking back, it is 4 years since we centralised. The number of complaints has fallen massively. We had no complaints on these 4 wards in January, our busiest time of year, which is unheard of. And you just get a sense that the patients are happier, they feel well looked after. You know, the staff are just doing that little bit extra. So you get this sort of continually wanting to improve. We don't stop because we may be good now, but you can be even better. And if you're talking about patients, you just want to be as good as you possibly can be. It's massively rewarding. I mean, I don't like to look back, but if I think back to that time when we first centralised, it was a really, really challenging time. I was a fairly new consultant with an interest in improvement, and it felt like everything was on your lap to sort out. You were trying to improve things, yet sort out complaints and make sure the patients were safe. Whereas now it's just so much easier. That, you know, the environment and the systems are set up for everyone to sort of improve as we go along, so I don't need to do as much hands-on at all. I just provide a bit of support and help with data and commitment and drive really to not stop what we're doing, just to continue to improve. So it's never too early for junior doctors to get involved in their improvement journey. What I've learned as a consultant is that junior doctors are actually the key to leading some of these changes, because they're absolutely motivated the same as I was. As a group, they're a big resource. They work in different areas of the hospital, so they can help test one idea in one ward and then take it to the next ward or ask their friend in another unit to try it. So we can get probably much better spread of sustained improvement by involving junior doctors. I'd say to junior doctors that if they've got an idea, get on and test it, but get some support either from your supervisor or from somebody you know and you trust, because there will be somebody who can help you with improvement, because it's incredibly rewarding. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
My leadership style is probably motivational and empowering and coaching. So for me, that's about helping them with improvement methods and helping them get data, so they get real-time data so they can see whether their change is or isn't making a difference. There's also a little bit about celebrating success. So traditionally in healthcare, we don't say well done or thank you, so it's those little things that you can do. For me, leadership here is just having a drive and a relentless commitment to improve, and having this shared vision that, you know, all the team agree with. We want the patients to be as safe as possible, and to, as a team, to optimise that as much as possible, recognising healthcare is inherently unsafe because of all the complex systems, but we as a team can do so much more together to make a difference.